And when I was signing up for this show, first of all, thank you so much for YourQuote for giving local talent this opportunity. Can we have a round of applause? All right, so when I was signing up for this show on Facebook, because, that's where I found it, it said the performers were required to wear Indian wear. I'm not rebelling by wearing a dress. I had a very nice black kurta picked out. I don't have an ironing board at home, and for some reason, I thought, okay, it would be fine to iron it on my yoga mat because it was there already. And now my room smells like burnt plastic, and yeah, I didn't know I couldn't do that. But anyway, it's supposed to be an Independence Day show, right? It's not Patriotism Day, it's Independence Day, and I don't really know how much more independent you can get, at least for me, except not having to wear pants. That's independence for me, all right? Wow, fancy crowd. I like the snapping. All right, so like I said, I haven't done this in a while. All right, and I do want to actually tell you guys some good news. I lost a bit of weight recently. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like 20 kilos, all right? Yeah, exactly. Okay, for those of you, any of you in the audience who are thinking of losing weight, let me just, I will tell you how later on you can meet me outside. Maybe I'll charge you by the hour, but I will tell you this, it doesn't make you happier. A lot of people think, okay, if we if that's over, if I'm just done, if my butt doesn't look like this, if my stomach doesn't stick out, everything in my life will be perfect. No, sorry. Hate to disappoint you, but it doesn't work like that. In fact, I was actually scared. I lost weight accidentally. I was working out because I like kickboxing and I have athletic interests. But once I started losing weight, I was a little paranoid because, see, I know this is a stereotype, but fat people tend to be funny. All right, because as we grow up, we need to contribute something to any, social group that we're a part of. You're either rich and you pay for stuff, or, you're really pretty so that the rest of the group gets treated better when you go to places. Or if you're like me or most other fat adolescent women, we become funny. All right, that's what we bring to the table, sort of. And I was worried, because what if I lose weight and I lose my funny as well? Lose your fat, lose your funny, right? I can back it up with statistics, all right? All of the comedians, the female comedians, as we're referred to in Chennai, there's like 4 of us, okay? And all of us are a little on the prosperous side, shall we say, all right? We have an example in-house. There's another comedian who's going to come on in a little while, my friend Akib. Can we have a round of applause, please? Yes, make him feel awkward. And as you can see, he's much funnier than me. So, anyway, I haven't done comedy in quite a while. It's been almost a year since my last open mic night, and I'll tell you what made me choose this one, and not all of the open mic nights that we have every single week. Chennai has a comedy scene, I swear. I will prove it to you later, okay? But why I haven't attended all of those and picked this one is because when I was looking at the description, the about part of the event page, it said it wasn't just for stand-ups. It was for people who, poetry, songwriting, spoken word, and I'm like, okay, anything that I can come up with in the cab on the way there is still going to be better than that. So, low expectations. I forgot what I was going to say next. Oh yeah, hang on. Hate when this happens. Like I said, it really has been a year. So, well, I have lost weight, and there's one part of my life that's been blossoming really well since I lost weight, and that's been the dating scene. I've been single since last January. Yes, I want a round of applause for that. Come on. It's an achievement. All right. So dating now is, let's say it's difficult, okay? It's a lot like a job interview, but there's beer. All right. Nobody knows if you're applying for the position or if you're interviewing someone for the position. Nobody knows what the role is. All right, we just kind of do it and you just try to get through it because it's either that awkwardness or just die lonely. It's one or the other, right? So again, I think we date because we have to, right? We don't date because we like people. We don't date because, oh my God, you're so interesting and I really want to spend time with you. No, I don't want to die with cats as my only dependent. So, yeah. But even if you go back into history, right, it's not like people were getting married of their own volition. We started marriage as an arrangement to make sure that our children didn't die. Right? Like, so if I had a daughter, all right, and like in prehistoric times before family units were a thing, I think marriage would have been an amazing option for me, because if I thought, okay, my daughter is not the strongest person, and if I die and she has all this property, she's going to get raped and the property is going to get sacked, all right? The next door neighbor is probably thinking, okay, my son is dumb as rocks. He's not going to be able to feed himself after I die. I should probably get him married to the next door girl, take their property, and he'll have food. All right? So my point is, we've always done what we've had to do to survive, right? And whether it's dating or whether you're getting married, if you're adventurous like that, or don't have a choice, which is also a thing here, you have to get used to the other person's particular type of crazy. Right? It's not a question of if they're crazy. They are. We all are. Right? When I'm just going to ask you, it's a rhetorical question. Please don't answer. How are you crazy? You all have the answers in your head? Yes? If there's anyone in here who's like, I'm not crazy, I don't want to hear it. I'm just trying to make a point. I don't actually want to hear your opinion. So, yeah. So getting used to the other person's kind of crazy, you can't just let it all out on the first date. You can't just like, as soon as the date happens, like, yeah, I can't eat eggs anymore because somebody broke up with me during breakfast and I just can't. You can't reveal that kind of shit on the first date, right? So you try, basically. You try, and I'm sorry, was that the 30-minute mark? All right, wonderful. Well, speaking of crazy, this is my last joke, all right? People think that I'm an animal lover. I am not. My house is just sort of like a shelter for animals, because I've never gone out and got myself an animal. When I was younger, I had a boyfriend give me a puppy because he's like, hey, this seems like a wonderful idea. The puppy lasted 9 times as long as the relationship. And then I got a turtle because I had a friend who was very, very vain. This lady liked her online presence to be fancy, so she got a turtle, took some selfies, a little video for Instagram, and then I had the turtle for the next 9 months until it went blind and died. So, yeah, I know that's not funny. It got dark there, right? And then finally, the same girl who gave me the turtle almost ran over a cat. All right, so, and I was like, this is it. This is like the 3rd animal. I cannot, all right? But the cat's been living at my house for like, 2 years now? And it just lives there now. I didn't invite it over. And I'm like, okay, I am sick of this. I guess I'll just feed you and take care of you till the day you die. So, yeah, I showed her. Anyway, my name's Poonam. Everyone have a lovely Sunday, yeah? Bye.